Hiya peeps, how are you today? I'm having a look at my truck now. This is a Shogun, or a 2005 Shogun, and I've been having a bit of a noise with the engine. Hopefully it's going to be this little part that's at the top of the timing chain that's broken, and I can put a new part on. Cross fingers. But I'll switch you around here, I'll show you what we've got to do. Now, if you look at the top of the engine, I took the engine cover off, that plastic bit there. That's only 4 or 5 bolts. What we've got to do is get all this off the top of the engine cover, and hopefully this part is in here. It's a bit of an arse to it, but let me just get a... That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. So this is a DPF thing. I don't know will I have a chance to do that, but I want to take that off as well. Give that a bit of a clean there. So we've got to take this lot off here, that off there, this pipe off here. Hopefully the top of the cover will come off then, easily with a bit of luck, but we don't know yet, so we'll have to see. So this should come off. Don't know, I don't think I need new gaskets. And, oh God, hopefully that's what it is. Here's the part here. Oh, why didn't I get that out before, eh? Let me turn it around again. That's what it is. That thing there. GR18, that's the number. And it should just bolt onto the top of the timing chain like that, keeping the slack out of the timing chain. And then on this one side down here, let me see if I can show you. Where's it by? Oh God, that's going to take some doing. If you look there, see that thing there? That thing that looks like it's covered in rust? That's the timing chain tensioner. So we got to get that out, and there's a little ratchet on it. So we've got to get the ratchet back, then put it back on, and then push it so it bounces back against the timing chain, so the timing chain isn't too tight. That's what I think we've got to do. So I'll get into this now. I won't show you all this. There's better videos of me doing this sort of thing. I'll take it all to bits and I'll show you if it's gone or not. And cross fingers, that is the problem. Okay? Right, guys. For some reason my microphone isn't hooking up, but hopefully we'll go without it. Remember, this is the new one, look. So, that's the old one there, look. It's missing the rubber piece off, or the plastic piece, see? Under there. The plastic piece has come off, that's underneath. And that's what's making a noise. So, this is good. This is good. So hopefully this should stay on there. So let me just put that down now. See what I mean? Don't know why my thing isn't working at the moment. I can hold the camera a bit better, yeah. So if you see what's going on here, that thing there, remember this is a Mitsubishi Shogun 3.2litre engine, and this is a common fault apparently. The rubber wear piece has gone underneath this. So there's just 2 bolts there, look, to get it off. And then if you can see down there where my finger is, there's a thing there holding this chain. Look, hold on. Down that there, it's gone rock solid because it's gone fully out. This chain should not be that tight. So that's what the noise is. So good job I haven't drove this much. Anything else wrong there, I wonder? Can't see anything broken. If you can see anything in your videos, in the video, you say. It looks quite good. Obviously these things, they're alright. There we are. So we'll get that off now. My head torch work under. It is a job to show you with these things, but if you can see what I mean there now. So we're going to get that top bit off there using M2 bolts, and then get that tensioner off the side, and I'll show you how to get that tensioner tight as back up in so it will release. Hopefully this could be it. Ha ha! But I'm not saying nothing yet. So good. Let's get a bit further on. Right guys, just to show you, this is the underside of this thing. Look, it's been rubbing on there on the steel where that rubber thing should be. Let me get the other one again. So that is the new one. It's also bigger, look, if you see, than the original. And I noticed that under that rubber thing there, because that's only held on with nothing really, that'll pull off. There's a tit there, and it's actually wore off the metal bit. So this is a good thing. I don't know where that rubber thing has gone. Well, not rubber, it's some kind of something or other. So now we're going to get down there and get that tensioner. It's a good system otherwise, to be honest with you. A lot better than what's it called, belt, I think. But, there we are. Let's get going. Right guys, this is that little tension I was talking about. Look, it goes in that way. So if you look at it, it's like that. So it's a bit towards the right, that thing in the middle. Now what happens is, just to see if I can show you. You push that in with your finger, so you push that down, and then that little hook there, look. See? Hooks over that. Let me get a pen, something to point to it with. So it's a job for me because these things are so small and my eyesight is so bad these days. So you push that hook, that top bit back in there against that spring, and then that little thing there hooks over there, look. So that's under tension, and you screw it back on, and then you can't really see you now, but the chain is loose at the moment, look. So that thing down there, you give it a bit of a push, and that spring should flick that back out, and that'll go a nice tension against the chain using that ratchet there, see? So what's happening, you have to flick that little ratchet out of the way, look, so you can push it back in. But what has happened now is fully out, and it's giving it full tension, and you shouldn't have it like that. It's too much, and that's why it's rattling and everything. So make sure that that little hook is downward, so when you push it in, the hook falls down like that. So when you put it back in, it'll have a bit of a tap, and that hook will just come off, and then that'll be like that. So I will put this on. This looks like it could be the problem, so cross fingers. Of course it could still be the crank and everything gone, because this engine has gone, oh, it's over 160,000 I think, or even more than that, so it could be that, but this is worth a shot. Most of my mechanic experience is, if you go somewhere and you look for it and it's gone, that's usually the problem. So cross fingers. Righto peeps, that's it. It retracted, look. So the hook is there and it goes in like that. So when that has a bit of a bang, that thing will spring out against the chain now. Ooh, that was actually harder than you thought. I pushed it against the door and just did it. And when the last bit was doing, there's obviously a bit of oil in the back. You just got to keep pressure on it until it happens. So there we are. So we'll just put that back on. We'll put some gasket stuff on there and see how we're looking. Right guys, we put that bit back on now, look. And if you look at the old one, you can see the big difference there. So it was running on steel before, and now it's got another, well, that's about 3 mil, maybe 4 mil of some kind of, it's not rubber, but you know what I mean, some kind of wear thing. So we're going to put on that thing down there now to try and get the tension on. It looks a little bit awkward, but we'll see now. We'll see if we can get at it. Right guys, we got it all back together, and if you can see down there, that thing has pushed out. I had a bit of a job. I was thinking of pushing it with my finger and it wouldn't release, so I just clicked it on the starter motor a few times and it released, and now everything is tight now. So this is good, this is good. So I'll put this all back together and it should be a-okay, and I'll let you know after I drive it for a bit. Okay, so this is how to fix the top slider on the timing belt of a 3.2 litre Shogun 4x4 Mitsubishi. And again, I haven't got the plastic cover on top. I've literally just started it up. I have got a leak in my radiator down here, so you can see down there, look. But I think it seems like the noise is gone. So we won't know really how much, if this is going to work yet, until I start using it a bit, but definitely sounds better. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't I, let's be honest. So, whoop, hold on. For now, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We might have fixed this machine with a £10 part, so, and it's took me about 3 hours probably, because you want to get it done right, don't you? So there we are. We'll see if it works or not. Please subscribe. All the best, guys.